All right, good evening, everyone. We have 6 o'clock. We'll take roll call.
Dr. Sibley's missing, everyone else is present.
All right, we do have a quorum, so we'll call the Wabash City School Board meeting for Monday, November 7th, 2022 to order. Would everybody please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We begin each Wabash City School Board meeting by reading the Wabash City Schools mission. Wabash City Schools provides a relevant and rigorous education founded upon relationships to ensure each student is college and career ready for success in a global community. I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. Do we have any recognitions?
We do. Mr. Evans is here. So Mr. Evans is here with our boys cross country team, and we'll let him introduce the guys and tell everybody all the good things that happened this year.
I think they can introduce themselves.
That's fine.
That's all right, because they
Sure.
like to talk a lot. You can, I don't care, start down here. Kay, you go. You start. Introduce yourself. Just introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Caden Vogel. I'm a junior. Yeah.
My name's Toby, I'm a junior too.
I'm Dave, I'm a senior.
I'm Christian, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jonas, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Bobby, I'm a freshman.
I'm Chase, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jace, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Maverick, I'm a freshman.
I'm Jason, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Bryce, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Isaiah, and I'm a freshman.
We're missing one who was absent because he's sick, but that's Matthew Niles, and he's also a freshman. As you can tell, most of the kids are underclassmen on the team. We have one senior this year, Dave, who was an awesome captain for us. Led us all the way through to the end of the season. And Caden was also a captain for us this year, but he'll be back next year. We ended up as conference champions, sectional champions, regional champions, and then we are 9th place team at semi-state out of 20 teams that competed. I want to point out, and I don't know if this is known by a lot, but cross country is not a class sport like other team sports are, like baseball and softball and basketball, volleyball. So we have to compete against all schools, from the biggest schools to the smallest schools in the state. And coming in 9th in the semi-state against teams like Fishers and Hamilton Southeastern and Goshen and Northridge and Penn, and we beat Carroll from Fort Wayne and some other pretty large schools in the semi-state as well. So a team of our size, like school size, like 400 and some students, to beat a school that has 3,000 students, I think is pretty remarkable, and it's just a testament to the work they put in throughout the season along the way. It was fun, regardless of the results. It was fun to be able to coach these guys throughout the season. They're all class acts and represent the school with pride. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations on a great season, guys. We look forward to years to come, so good job. We do have a couple revisions on the agenda. Item F, number 3, and item H. F3 is approve the recommendation for Katina McCord as Apache Academy paraprofessional for 15 hours per week, effective November 8th, 2022. And item H is approved recommendation to hire Sierra Tresca as Wabash High School business teacher, effective November 21st, 2022, at starting teacher rate pay prorated for 116 days for the 2022-2023 school year. Accept a motion on the revisions to the agenda.
So moved.
Motion is second. All those in favor of approving the revisions, adding the revisions to the agenda, indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Agenda is revised. Item H, consent agenda. We have minutes from our October 24th, 2022 meeting. We have a few donations, $100 from First Farmers Bank and Trust to the In and Out Fund for recycle bins for each high school classroom. $1,000 from the Community Foundation of Wabash County to the Guidance ECA Fund for the College and Career Fair, $500 from Neil Miller to the Guidance ECA Fund for the HOBY attendee. And we do not have financials at this board meeting. I would accept a motion on the consent agenda.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any discussion?
We just certainly want to thank those businesses and individuals for their donations to school. Certainly appreciated.
All those in favor of approving the consent agenda indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item I, the next regular scheduled board meeting will be Monday, November 21st, 2022 at Wabash City Hall, 202 South Wabash Street, Wabash, Indiana at 6 p.m. We have a few items of communication. There is no old business. New business, we have Wabash High School Student Council update.
Well, they had some issues. we had one sick and one had to be at a practice, and so we got late notice from them this afternoon that probably no one would be here. So we'll probably have to move them to another meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Item B, approve recommendation to waive facility rental fees for St. Bernard's Christmas program on December 15th, 2022 in the Wabash Middle School auditorium.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Discussion.
We've done this the last few years for St. B's, and we work it out in the schedule to make sure our people get their things scheduled like they need them, and then St. B's fills in where there's open space. So it's worked out well for everybody.
All those in favor of approving the recommendation indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item C, approve the following stipends for the 2022-2023 school year. ECA stipends, the DLI stipends, and special ed stipends.
So moved.
Motion and second. Discussion.
Well, there's a lot of things here, but the ECA stipends are in our contract. The other two things are part of our discussables, and so those are things we've agreed to with the association outside of the contract. Some of them have not been filled, ECA things that the principals didn't see, we didn't need to fill, but for the most part, everything is there for the year, so.
All those in favor of approving the stipends indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item D, approve Amy Oswald as online teaching instructor for Wabash High School for the 2022-2023 school year at the agreed upon contractual rate.
So moved.
Motion and second. Discussion.
I believe 15, how many you got?
Probably about 15 right now.
Yeah.
Because I've some leave and some come.
Okay. So she has about 15 of those in our online.
Are they full-time online or are they part? Some
are part, some do vocational and online, and some are full-time online.
Although,
I was just gonna say, it seems like we need another person to help her out. We have 15 already. That's a discussion, or
15 is
I think-
the
is that the cap?
cap.
Okay,
yeah, it's
sorry.
the cap.
Thank you.
Any other discussion?
Looking out for you.
If not, all those in favor of approving the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item E, accept resignations from the following classified staff. Becky Nickham as Wabash Middle School aide effective October 27th, 2022. Michelle Carrillo as paraprofessional OJ Neighbors effective October 31st, 2022. Mark Hunt as Rise Classroom paraprofessional at OJ Neighbors effective October 31st, 2022.
So moved.
Motion and second. Discussion.
We'd certainly like to thank all these people for their time and service to Wabash City Schools.
All those in favor of accepting the resignations indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item F, approve recommendation to hire the following classified staff. Beth Miller as paraprofessional at OJ Neighbors effective November 10th, 2022. Enrique Garcia as DLI paraprofessional at OJ Neighbors effective November 8th, 2022. Katina McCord as Apache Academy paraprofessional for 15 hours per week effective November 8th, 2022.
So moved.
Motion and second. Discussion.
Well, we certainly welcome all these people. Miss Miller maybe has never left. I mean, she went from teaching to subbing, and now she's going to fill in as a para, so we appreciate everything she's done for us, and welcome the other two on also.
All those in favor of approving the recommendation indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item G, approve the following for athletics for 2022-2023. Wabash High School girls tennis assistant Kristen Ford. Resignation of Brody Cook as Wabash Middle School track assistant coach.
So moved.
Motion and second, discussion.
Certainly thank Kristen for stepping up. She was the boys' assistant this fall, so she's just going to keep going right on. And we thank Brody for his time with the middle school track.
All those in favor of approving the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item H, approve recommendation to hire Sierra Tresca as Wabash High School business teacher effective November 21st, 2022 at starting teacher rate pay, prorated for 116 days for the 2022-2023 school year.
So moved.
Motion and second, discussion.
Well, certainly we'd like to welcome Sierra, and she's here, and I'm sure Mr. Blossom's glad he could find somebody when someone resigns in the middle of the year, so it worked out very well. So,
All those in favor of approving the recommendation indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Items from superintendent. Dr. Sibley is out of town attending PLC train in San Antonio. So items from chief business officer.
well, yeah, we have a group in San Antonio, and heck, the weather here by Wednesday or Thursday may be as nice as it is there, so maybe we got lucky. They're at PLC. This is our third time we've done this, and so it's the third group we've taken, so we're happy for them. I know this week, college and career fair Wednesday. So we look forward to that. It's been a great event for our high school for the last few years, and that's this week. And then winter sports has started up today. The boys basketball started practice and swimming, and last week wrestling and girls swimming and girls basketball 2 weeks ago. So everyone's off and running now. So winter sports is in full kick, and even some middle school. I think middle school boys basketball started too. So everybody's off and going, and before you know it, we'll have a game. Well, wait, Thursday we have a girls basketball game in the gym. Well, we have a home game though Thursday, so we look forward to that. So we just hope that the people in San Antonio found their luggage. Had some issues, so and we hope that Dr. Sibley and the group gets back safely Wednesday night. So,
Any questions for Mr. Stone? All right. Not items from administrators.
I'd like to point out, first, Neil Miller donated $500 for the Hobie. And Neil is a graduate of Wabash High School and went through the Hobie program, and it was so impactful in his life that this is something he does on an annual basis. So, of course, we thank Neil think very highly of him, just a great guy in general. Things going really well at Wabash High School. It's a very busy time of year. We're one of the recipients of the 3E grant. So we have that meeting coming up, our first 3E grant with Ivy Tech in Fort Wayne a week from Friday. As Matt said, we have the college and career fair. We're a mentor school for Reckon through CEL. And so we host our quad on Monday. So we'll have Northridge High School, Seeger High School, and Logansport High School teams from all three of those schools coming to see our school and talk about what we do with early college, led by the CEL team and Janet Boyle. So busy time of year, but we like it busy, never boring at Wabash High School.
Thank you.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that these young men here won just the second cross-country regional in school history, and also just the second male regional since 1986. So big hats off to all those guys on a great job. So
Second male regional, any sport?
any
Is
sport.
that what you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and the other one was also cross-country.
Wow.
So, yes.
All right. Items from visitors. Anybody have anything tonight? Okay. Items from board members.
I just want to congratulate you guys on all your hard work. Can't wait for next year.
Thanks for being here, guys. It means a lot for the whole team to show up like this. It speaks a lot of you guys as individuals and families. Thank you for being here. Congratulations. I know a lot of you guys are in winter sports. Good luck with all those. Keep halfway through the second quarter already, guys, too. So move right along. But good luck with everything. Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys and good job. And I also want to thank Neil Miller. My oldest son got to be a Hobie representative, and it was very impactful. It's a leadership conference. I believe it's in the spring, right? I can't remember. It's been a long time, but so that's great. I didn't realize he did that, so that's great.
So broken record, congratulations, guys. It's impressive. You have such a young team, Mr. Evans. Awesome job working with these guys, and just I appreciate you guys showing up and just being here to tell us a little bit about what you guys did. Also, shout out to OJ's Alvaro. He is one of 108 finalists for 4th grade essays out of 1,200 applicants.
Who?
Alvaro Camaros. So, Senora Zorita and, Rafa, their son, and he's in 4th grade. So he's one out of 108 picked, and as a finalist out of 1,200 essays. That's pretty cool, I
English
think.
is the second language.
And this is,
Yeah.
and he's learned English mostly the last couple of years. That's incredible. So I just wanted to shout that
Thanks
out.
for letting us know.
Yeah.
I too want to congratulate you guys again. Thanks for coming. You guys put in a lot of hard work. I see you running through the summer and winning sectional and regional and having the year you had. It doesn't come without the hard work. So congratulations. Keep it up. Hard work pays off, and you guys reap the benefits of that this year. So congratulations. Mr. Blossom, the College and Career Fair, that's the whole county, and we host that, right, every year?
Yes, we invite everybody in the county. Of course, all the middle schoolers go, and all of our high schoolers go, and then we'll have other people from the county, largely coming in the morning, and then we take the afternoon session. So this has to be, I think we were shut down for COVID for a little bit, but this is probably 7 or 8 years, I believe, of the College and Career Fair, which is a great opportunity for our kids and really consistent with our college and career programming at Wabash High School and the corporation.
No, it's a great event, and thanks to everybody that helps put that on. It's not an easy thing to coordinate something that large, so thank you.
What's the time frame for that on Wednesday?
Gosh, I think the first groups probably come through at about 9, and then we're wrapped up by about 2:30 in the afternoon. Give credit to our guidance team on that. Our guidance and office staff really do all the work on that. They've maintained relationships with representatives from colleges and trade schools and businesses to be a part of this, and so they're due all the credit for this event.
All right, and with that, I will accept the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
That's a real end of coaching show. Got plenty of time, and I got to get this.